And we're back. Welcome to Six of Swords Tarot. Hi. The road back home is shorter than you know. Hi. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. If you are called to donate, let me know. And yeah, we're going to be chilling. It is Friday. What are you guys up to? I'm excited. I'm going out. I'm going out. I'm coming out. It's going to be a fun weekend. There's a lot going on in the world. Energy's a little bit heavy. Water signs. Where are my water signs at? I feel like we got Venus in Pisces. We got Mars. I don't care that it's retrograde in Cancer. It's trining all of my Scorpio right now. So I'm a happy camper today. Let me know what you guys got going on. I'm coming out. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Spirit, please open me up to be a clear channel. Please help the viewers not notice the cat hair all over me. Archangel Michael, please protect this live stream and help bring through people that need to hear messages for me today. So, hey, newbie, how are you? How's it going? How you doing? Roll back home is shorter than you know. All right. Welcome in, my friends. I did update my, hold on. If you want to send my cats a gift, listen. We got that going on. All right. What are you guys up to this weekend? Let me know what y'all are doing. I got a birthday party. I got karaoke. I got all kinds of stuff going down. I know 4 Capricorns that are born in the first 13 days of this month, which is like loco. So lots of birthday gifts this year, which I'm on a strict budget this year. However, I can make an exceptions for my Capricorn birthday gifts. Am I right? Welcome in, guys. I'm doing donation only today. Yeah. What's the good word? All right, we got newbie. Newbie, go ahead and post your question, friend. Okay. Messages from MM. Okay. Let's get into it, Spirit. Give me a second here. Is this person in spirit? Newbie? I'm picking up all of this like purple crown shock. Oh my God, they are. Holy crap. Okay. I'm like, what is? Okay. Messages from MM. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for that confirmation. Wow. 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 Thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you for doing what you do. I am so blessed. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay, because they were coming in and I was like, wait, are you alive or are you in spirit? That was because it's a little different. Okay, give me a second here. This person is showing up wearing like a purple robe and they're kind of just like floating in. Give me a moment here. It's like very angelic, very mothering type of energy here. Let me understand what the message would be. I just had to identify it so I can connect stronger to it. Give me 1 moment, please. MM is trying to help you with self-confidence and with your self-will. They are taking me to your solar plexus. They're also trying to, there's a lot of protection around you from this person, entity, I'll just say MM. It's so interesting. This MM is insanely protective, yet the energy that they're supporting you with is so gentle. It's so interesting. They're kind of like, it's almost like they're cheering from the shadows in a way where it's like, you got this, you can do this, come on, you can do this, I've got you. They're also trying to help you like regulate certain things, whether that be like, take that however it resonates. In some ways, it's almost like, I think that you want to have some of the qualities of MM where you are fiercely protective and intuitive, but also have, you're doing things in a more gentle way and they're helping you with this. Okay, give me 1 moment. Let me see what else I have here. Very interesting. Thank you for that confirmation. I was like, this is not a normal connection. All right, Spirit, what are the messages from MM? Messages from MM. Six of Wands, yes. Why do I feel like these are just really thick cards? Six of Wands, victory, success, achievement. You, despite how you may be feeling right now, there is success available to you still. And I also feel like there's a message for you to not give up on something. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Just like things can turn, things can really turn on a dime, but maybe you've kind of been sitting like, well, nothing's really changing. Nothing's really changing. You can't sit around and wait for a change. Sometimes you have to like be that change. We have Five of Cups. Once you are, I love this deck. Once you are willing, able, and ready to see that there is more for you, you might just be in a season right now where you're like, I'm still healing. I haven't been able to move forward yet. And I think MM is trying to gently nudge you into saying that nothing is over for you. As a matter of fact, your life has almost just begun. We've only just begun to live. Happy Gilmore, anyone? King of Cups. What is behind you is small potatoes compared to the big opportunities that are ahead of you. King of Cups, look at this. And this King of Cups, he's got two cups. He's got two opportunities, and you have the two opportunities here left over from the Five of Cups. I think that you convince yourself, this is from MM, that something was over for you, or that you gave up or threw the towel in on something, and MM is like, you're still alive and your life has just begun. Like, this is nonsense. Honor your feelings and heal, but from here on out, you're in the driver's seat, right? Let me see what else I have here. Empress. I knew I was going to freaking pull the Empress for you here. Growth and abundance. Look at these amazing cards you have here. Six of Wands, the Empress. What does the Empress do? She is a creator. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Maybe not. Okay. The Empress. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. I also feel like money and abundance is something that may have been on your mind, or is something that this person is, MM is trying to help you with. We have the Empress, we have the Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Pentacles. This shows me that this isn't over. Like, your life, whatever you want to build, whatever you want to create, like, you are just at the beginning. And I think that you feel defeated, or you feel like you're behind, or you feel like something is over for you. And MM is like, wake up. This isn't over. Some of your best successes in life are ahead of you. And you've almost like counted yourself out. Does this resonate for you? The Empress, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Like, when you are healed, when you are ready, here is the key to this message. If you're waiting for something to change, the only thing you can change is yourself. Your circumstances aren't just going to poof change, okay? And once you get to a place where you feel healed and your eyes can open to this opportunity, all you have to go on is a feeling. King of Cups. How do I want to feel? What do I want to do? Do I want to create an opportunity here? And that's when you execute and take action. I think that and a lot of this could be tied to a job. opportunity or a new career path for you, where it's like, how do I want to feel? What do I want things to look like? And then you create it. This could even be doing business for yourself as well. But your feelings are valid. You can honor yourself and where you're at right now. But if you want to feel different or you want things to change, ask yourself how you want to feel that feeling, choose to feel that feeling, and create with that, manifest from that, the Empress energy. Because there is high potential for you to have much more abundance in your life. And this feels a little heavy. I know I'm talking like all or nothing, or that like, you've thrown this thought of yourself away or something like that. But that's what I'm picking up on here. We have the Emperor at the top of the deck. This could be you choosing to work for yourself or create a business for yourself. And this person is trying to help you with that. But they're trying to gently nudge you. Hey, you know what's funny is this kind of looks like a traditional strength card, and then we have strength right here. Yeah. If you are going through something that's emotionally heavy or deep right now, MM is with you, and they're trying to like nurture you and guide you back to the truth of who you are. And the truth of who you are is there's a lot of grit, there's a lot of fight, there's a lot of creativity and energy and future left for you. And I'm actually going to pull from my Rose deck, because that's like very, very feminine, motherly type of energies here. What else do I have? Uranus, Pisces in the 6th house. So I'm not a huge Tony Robbins fan, but one of the things that Tony Robbins talks about is like, he definitely is someone who talks about like, if you want to change how you're feeling, like you have to just do it. So maybe if you are feeling like, I feel like crush it every day, or I feel whatever, it's like change your routine, get up at a different time. Maybe make a different type of food, or like maybe start with a workout, or change things up to change up the routine. This also feels really deep. Like if you feel like you're stuck in some deep, like disappointment, depression, whatever, you are the only one who can crawl out of that. That's what this is. Change your health, day-to-day routine, 6th house. This will help shake up the energy, because the only circumstances you can change is what you choose every day. And this energy is here trying to love on, nurture, and protect you. And I feel like sometimes you don't feel like it's there as well. That's another thing I'm seeing, where it's like this energy is around you, and psychically you're almost like repelling it, because you don't want to crawl out of this 5 of Cups energy. And so know that they're there, know that they're sitting with you, and they're watching everything that is going on right now. And it feels like they're distant, or they're far away, or that they're in the shadows. But the reality is that they are all around you. I think that's another big message here. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. If this person was physically speaking to me, they would tell you it's never too late for whatever your goals are. You are not broken. Trust the process. It is safe to soften. Did I not just say that? The is here to try to help you take a gentler path. And I feel like maybe even be gentler on yourself. I have people tell me that all the time. Come to me attracting like a rose, receive abundance desires. I feel like there's so much success and abundance ahead of you, and maybe you just can't see clearly as to like where that would come from or why. And it's like, you're the one creating it, honey. Spirit, show me what else MM wants to say to newbie. Let me know if you need any clarification, newbie. Welcome in, guys. If you're called to donate, let me know. Open up to change. New moon in Aquarius. And we'll be having a new moon in Aquarius. We'll be having a new moon in Aquarius during Aquarius season, which will be in February, I think. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's one in the end of January. I don't remember, but there's one coming up. Push through any insecurity. Breathe through the tension. If you're going through something that feels very intense here with this full moon and Scorpio energy, like, know that this is only temporary. This is not, things are not going to last this way forever. Let me know if you need any clarification on that, newbie. It's a beautiful deck, too. They all are. I freaking love all these decks. Cappy. I'm so sorry, newbie. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, absolutely, Cappy. Yeah, no, we're all squared away, girl. I have had, I think it was a couple years ago, but I think that happened one time before where it gets stuck. But we're totally squared away, I believe, at this point. I was able to send back the other stuff and we're good to go. For sure. For sure. No worries, newbie. Take your time. Absolutely. Yeah, Cappy, you are always welcome here. As long as we communicate, we're golden. I'm here to help you guys, so. I also have my business line too, so you can always text me on that too if something else ever happens. So you just let me know what's going down. The road back home is shorter than you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll be right back. right, SB. All right, I got your question. And you know what I'll tell you? One of my good friends, that is her partner's name, and I love it. I feel good about it. All right, let's do it. I feel like I'm in my Cappy Rise era and I feel good about it. Girl, you and me both. I am definitely in my everyone can F off. So I think I'm 27 degrees Cap rising. So Aquarius is the majority of my first house. And so I have Pluto in my first house right now. So like my hair is back to being like, oh yeah, I'm definitely back into my goth, definitely back into my emo goth core era for sure. All right, let's do it. And I'm not taking from anyone. Like, yeah, off with their heads. No second chances. Everyone is. I'm always on a warpath. Speaking up, seeking justice, like I am out of control right now in the best way ever. All right, Cappy, let's do this, boo-boo. You want to know, how will Johan treat me in a relationship? I feel really good about him. I'll tell you what. I like the name. I know one, and they're a very nice person. So let's see. How will Johan treat Cappy? Four of Pentacles. Aww. We got the lavas. We got the King of Pentacles. Beautiful energy. Okay, here's what I'm seeing here for you. I think this person is very grounded, very practical. You have some really great cards here. There is nothing scary. So that to get out right off the bat here, even on the top of the deck, the Hierophant. This is someone who definitely wants something a little bit more traditional, definitely more traditional roles here. I also feel like this is someone who could potentially, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, there's a lot of pentacles on the table. This is someone who would be a really good provider, and they think they want a traditional relationship. I will say, I think this person, it's going to be important for them to really get to know you. I don't see this being a flash in the pan type of fling. I feel like this is someone who's really looking to like build a foundation and have a real relationship with someone. And this person is willing to move much slower than maybe some of the things that you've experienced in the past. I see this as a good thing. Why am I saying that? I have the Hanged Man and the Seven of Pentacles. Both of these are very slow moving. You said, right, he told me he likes tradition. Beautiful. Oh, and it's your grandfather's name. That's a good sign. With the Hanged Man and Seven of Pentacles, this is someone who's going to take things a bit slow. Let him court you. Let him wine and dine you. Let him earn you. I don't know if you've done that before or things. I think this guy is very practical. He's reasonable. He wants to work things out. He does have a very easy flowing, easygoing type of personality. I think he's well liked. He gets along with people well. You're from the same culture. Oh, beautiful. He's a coordinate. Yeah, this is really great. Temperance and Three of Pentacles. This is someone who likes harmony, is able to work with other people. This person is not like conflict. They're not going to want to do anything crazy. This is not going to be the guy who's surprising you. The only surprise you may, if you're used to getting treated like crap, then you might feel surprised, because I feel like this guy shows up. I feel like he's solid. King of Pentacles, he wants to be a provider. He's stable. He's calm. This is not a person who is quick to anger. Really beautiful qualities. I will say, however, if you're looking to rush into something, this is not going to be something that is rushed into. This is something where it's going to take time to really build a foundation. Now they want to work toward a commitment, but this isn't going to happen overnight. Okay. Spirit, show me what else with Johan. How would he treat Cappy in a relationship? Ooh, wow. Oh my God. I want to cry. Oh man. Cappy. Holy crap. I have Cancer in the 7th house with the North Node. I definitely feel like this was a fated meeting. I think this is someone who is they can be calm, they can be gentle, they can be nurturing, even if they are a masculine. I'm picking up water and earth signs, doesn't have to be, but really, really solid energy. Now, am I telling you that this is Prince Charming, Mr. Perfect? No, everyone's got their issues, but I don't see any red flags off the bat, and this is beautiful. Cancer is in the set. So is mine, because we have the same chart. Me too. My moon's in Cancer in the 7th. Blech. So anyway, overall, it's looking really good. Yeah, we are twinsies. What's your sun sign again? Yeah, Cap risings we're a different breed, that's for sure. I love this for you. You also have, so you're going to have Mars moving retrograde in your 7th house. So, you're Virgo. Really cool. Yeah, your Mars is going to be moving, or transit Mars is moving retrograde through your 7th house. So just be mindful of that. It's not I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but Venus will be going retrograde in the spring. So just keep an eye out for that, because that's when things can get a little haywire in regard to romance and sometimes finances. But I've fallen victim to the Venus retrograde transits. One time it was particularly bad. I was thinking about that on the treadmill today. I was like, because I know it's coming, and which I'm avoiding, any of that like the plague anyway. But I was like, it took me hold on. It took me 2 years to bounce back from a Venus retrograde situation I dealt with. I'm sensitive. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you. Good stuff. But I was like, yeah, I'm never going to do that again. I don't want to beat myself up too much, but I don't know where my head was, man. It's all good. We can do that. I do birth chart. I don't do predictive astrology, but I can totally read your birth chart. As long as you know your exact time of birth and location, we can do it. Anyone else? Donations are open. Awesome. You can email me. Just email me, because and we can set it up. because I don't have a website to book on. You can just email me to book a reading. And we'll pick a time. And FYI, it could take me at least 2 hours to deliver the whole reading, by the way. Because the birth chart, I have to study it I need time to study it, and then why would birth charts be different? One said I have Scorpio stellium, the other one said Virgo. So I'll do a breakdown. So there's 2 different systems of astrology. There's tropical astrology, which is considered Western astrology. And then there's Vedic astrology, which is Eastern astrology. So it depends on what system you're using. There's also, that could affect if something, I don't know that it would change that drastically from Virgo to Scorpio. I would maybe Libra to Scorpio, but so that depends. It depends on that. Make sure that you're putting in the correct birth time and location. I love to use astro-chart.com. I use exact birth time. Some people do like whole house astrology. It just depends. But yeah. But that could be why, newbie, if you're seeing like different signs, you could have pulled like a tropical versus a Vedic chart. And I am a tropical astrologer. I don't do my readings with Vedic, but I appreciate and respect the Vedic methodology actually so much. And it's funny because a lot of my degrees are like super late in the signs, so not much of my Vedic chart is drastically different, but anyway. That would mean I would have a Libra stellium in Vedic, which is so weird to me, but I don't think there's anything Libra about me. I wish. I mean, but no, I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. I'm just a Scorpio emo kid. My hair is nasty. I need to get ready for tonight. Anyway, thanks for letting me share TMI. If anyone else wants a reading, let me know. Listen, Iron Maiden, maybe. Oh my God. Where was I? I was at my music trivia and it was like 80s metal. And they played like all this Iron Maiden, which I haven't listened to since like high school. I mean, I know Iron Maiden. And my brother used to listen to it all the time. And like I knew some of them. Anyways, I have Iron Maiden on the brain. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Newbie. Newbie, I can refer you to my friend who is a medium if you want to make contact. Or we could try if you want to. If there's something that you're trying to, figure out. And we'll, what I'll say is that the way that they read, it's like you're just kind of like, they're going to go into meditation and pick up whatever's around you. So if you're okay, we read very differently. So they do mediumship only. And they'll just pick up on whatever's around you. But if that energy is around you, also, if the person, whoever passed, should be like 6 months to a year, like past, if that makes sense. So that the energy is stronger. All right. All right. I got you. All right. So the first thing that, I'm just a cat lady on the internet. I'm not like any type of counselor at all. But what I feel from this is like, you feel, how have you let them down? You tried to be the best mom you could. You want them to have a loving and successful life. So I just want to talk through this before I pull cards, right? So the trajectory of their life, once they turn 18 years old, is on them. The choices that they make, even before that, it's on them. You can't act for them. You can't build relationships for them. You can set them up for success, which I feel like you have done to the best of your ability, right? And you feel like you've tried to be the best mom you could. If you know in your heart you did what you could do, you can't control the outcome of other people's choices and life. The other thing I will say is, if you have really crummy people in your life, the way that and I'm not pushing my beliefs on you, but the way life isn't that perfect, right? It's not like you get to just like live. I mean, maybe some people do, I don't know, but I didn't fall into that category, where you have awesome people forever and everything's loving and there's no problems. And like, that's not reality. Like, there has to be crummy in the universe. There has to be a balance of dark and light. Does that make sense? And so it builds character. It's a place for people to learn what you like, what you don't like. Is there any hope from them? Are you freaking kidding me? Like, yes, there is hope for them. But I'm going to take a look at this reading and see what's going on with the kids, but like you can't control who they're around, who they're choosing to be around, or like how external people treat them. That's all part of their journey, their soul contracts, all of that stuff. Okay, entertainment purposes only. Is there hope for the kids? I think 100%, absolutely. Like, it's kind of a you feel like you've let them down. I think you're putting way too much pressure on yourself for this. Like, you're someone who's involved, you're taking your kids to stuff. It's not like you abandoned them in any way, shape, or form. So I don't I think you're being way too hard on yourself here. But let's take a look. Is there hope for them? Of course there's hope for them. Yeah, we have the Lovers. I do think that some or all of them will find very good and balanced partners. Okay. And the other thing I'll say is, if they're choosing to live a different lifestyle than what you had hoped or expected, honor that as their decision. Like, you can have a loving and successful life without like being married. I feel like I'm living a very loving and successful life, and I want nothing to do with no man. We have the King of Swords. Any adversity that they're dealing with right now from the crummy people that they're around, I'm actually glad that they're all kind of young, because they're going to learn from all of that stuff. Yeah, we have Death. How can you know? It's kind of the analogy of like, if you haven't experienced the dark, you don't know how great the light is. Do you know what I'm saying? And I love this Death card. You see the Death Moth here. You see the Snakes of Rebirth. And oh wow, this is really cool. There's a skull here, and she's just dancing, and it's a transition, and you can't protect them from everything. I think you really have done the best that you can, and some things you just have to let go. You can't control the outcome of everything, and that must be the hardest. I mean, I know I only have cats, but that's probably it for someone who actually loves their kids like you do. The surrendering to them making their own executive decisions, King of Swords, for them going out into the world to have other people potentially harm them, like, that's got to be something that you may be struggling with here as well with the Death card. Like, maybe some of them are moving out or moving further away, and you're like, oh, this is a transition. And so I think, riddle me this, newbie, because I'm getting images and the Death card shows transition. Is this really you feeling like you're letting them down? Or are you starting to experience the feeling of having less kids around, or like an empty nest? Now, I know you still have some young ones, but like, I think that there's not as many in the house as there used to be. And I think you're still adjusting to the transition. Does that make sense? We have Six of Wands, which we got in your other reading, which shows success. I do feel like these kids are going to be successful with what they choose to do. But also, that's on them. That's on them. The choices that I made for my career have nothing to do with my parents. You chose some crummy people. Guess what? Really crummy people were chosen to be pillars of my life. And I, despite that, was able to build a great life for myself. And so are so many people. So it's not everyone gets handed a perfect life. And I believe they contracted this with you and everyone else involved in their life. But that's just my thought process and my thoughts. I'm not pushing that on you. Six of Swords, they will heal, they will grow, they will learn. Not, I don't know who else you know who's been handed a life on a silver platter, but I don't know many people. Yeah. Things are not always going to be the way that they want them or that you want them, but that is life. 4 of Cups. This isn't the greatest thing, but I'm dealing with it anyway. King of Pentacles. I think your kids are smart. I think that your kids are going to be financially abundant. I think they're going to be able to make good decisions despite their, other adults that are in their life. Retrospect, don't beat yourself up for marrying someone however many years back thinking that they were a different person. Things change, people change, marriages change. People hide secrets, they conceal, they withhold. That's not your fault for someone lying to you, right? You can't, going back to that 5 of Cups in your other reading, like, if you choose to hold on to all of that, that's going to prevent you from moving forward. You have to surrender. And I feel like they are being set up for success. They have a really great opportunities from what I know. And, they take it from there. It's up to the individual soul at the end of the day. What do you want your future to be? Is there privilege? Yes. Is there nepotism in this world? Yes. Do some people get opportunities without even trying and things are handed to them? Every freaking day. But if they want to push forward and have success and be financially abundant and have good relationships and make wise decisions and go through different types of adversity and transition and change, all of this is good. All of this is good. Not all of them may want to get married. We have the Hermit here next to the Lovers. One of them may actually choose that they don't want to legally get married, or that they may even want to just be alone, which is totally fine. And that may be a little bit like, you may be like, why? Yeah, 3 of Wands, ships coming in, and Queen of Wands. Give them more credit. I feel like you need to give these kids more credit than you're giving them. Of course they're capable of creating a great life. Yeah, they're creating good things. Give these kids more credit. They're smart. They understand. If they look around at their friends or their peers at school or whatever, like, nobody's life is perfect. Let me see what else we have here. Last call, guys. We are ending. I know which one that is. Yeah, and if that's something that you have to, that feels different because you're like, oh, that's not my culture, or oh, that's not like, these new generations, like, if you surrender and give them the freedom to express themselves and who they really are and get to know their soul for who they are, trust that these kids are moving in the right direction. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Trust, confidence. Some things take time. You don't get to see, lighten you're putting way too much pressure on all of this. I think you're having a moment. I think you're having a day, or you're having a moment, or you're having a season where you're putting all of this on yourself. Trust me, I have a parent who made horrible decisions to marry and breed with a textbook sociopath. And I forgive them for making those decisions when they were 20 some years old. I've picked horrendously abusive partners in my life. Okay. Thank God. Well, I didn't want kids, but I'm just saying, like, when you made a decision as a child, essentially, to marry and whatever, because that was the religion or that was the culture or whatever, like, you can't just be like, yeah, 20 years later, I'm beating myself up. No, like, have those conversations, but you can't carry that with you every day. It's going to eat you alive. Is there hope for these kids? All right. Newbie. Ooh, sorry. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby. Truth revealed, work wise. These kids are not dumb. They're going to see the truth of what happened. I don't even think they're blaming you for anything. And if they are, once they get older, they'll understand. Union, heart living, balanced schedule. I think you raised some really nice, kind, and compassionate people. And I think some of them are going to be in good relationships with other people. Self-expression, movement, and letting out emotions. Yeah. I think that if you're supporting them authentically being themselves and allowing them to express their emotions, like, I feel like this is all good. Any last messages here? Uranus in the 6th house. It's the same thing I kind of rolled for you the last time, but this time we have Aquarius here. You got to do something to shake up your day-to-day routine, because I feel like you're stuck in this energy right now for whatever reason. And I'm not shaming you for that. I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt a million times over. I get it, right? But you can't sit on this every single day, because it just eats you alive. You can, but when you're done, you'll have to get up, make a decision, and do something else when you're done beating yourself up over it. That could take 2 days, 2 years, 2 more decades. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. All right, newbie. I will leave that with you. You said you want a love reading. Call me Dr. Love. Call me Dr. Love. He doesn't want to get, he's a loner. Just like me. I'm a loner. I'm a loner. For sure. For sure. I get it. I love my community. I love my people and my friends, but I just don't want to be bothered. I just want to be alone with my cats. Oh, Lord, make it. All right. What do you have a specific question? You want a general love reading? What's going on? All right. Thank you for your generosity today. I appreciate you. What do you want to you're so funny. Is it a specific? Is it a general? What you want to get into? General love reading. All right. We're going to use the Accurate AF. All right. I'm closing readings down. We've been on for an hour. I will text you the email. No prospects or suitors. All right. Spirit, let's get into a general love reading for newbie. General love reading for newbie. General love reading for newbie. I'm going to pull from over here. Ooh, we have the Empress again. 3 of Wands. I don't feel like you are in, if you met the love of your life today, answer this question for me, realistically, 10 of Pentacles. And these aren't bad cards, but with this Metamorphosis card, if you were to meet the love of your life today, could you handle it? What would you do about it? Because if you're sitting here beating yourself up and Dr. Love walks through the door, would you be able to handle all that? I think it's a matter of time. I do see that you will meet someone. We have the 3 of Wands here. We have change. We have 10 of Pentacles. This is entertainment purposes only. Take me with a grain of salt, right? You know how this goes. But I do feel like you are going to meet someone and that this is someone you could stay with for a long time. I think that you are someone who is well suited for a relationship. I think you're someone who is a good partner. I know you want to know about them, but I'm just telling you what I am seeing and feeling here. Like as a Libra, you probably feel a strong drive to want to be in a relationship with someone. And here we have Dr. Love. Leadership, success, King of Wands. The Hanged One, Hangman again. I would like a spark. Well, the King of Wands could deliver that. Eight of Swords is, self-entrapment. So can I ask you, are you like on dating apps? Are you trying to meet people? Like, are you putting yourself out there in any way? Because your energy, it definitely feels a little shaky today. I'm not gonna lie. Four of Wands. Like, are you going out into the world? A person is true. Oh no, girl, I get that. So what's happening? What's coming your way? I do feel like we have King of Wands energy. I think that you're dealing with some personal stuff right now. I do see someone coming in, but I don't think it's going to be in like the relative near future. I wouldn't be surprised if you dated a couple of fire signs this year. If you like met a couple people, and you don't need to be on a dating app, but like if you're out and about with your friends or whatnot and you run into people or meet people, whatever. But I think that there could be, and they don't have to be fire signs, but I'm seeing like someone coming in that you kind of like play with and flirt with and maybe like have some fun with. And then there's another person who's a little bit more serious and grounded. I feel like both of these options could come in at some point this year. I feel like the winter season, though, is not, I feel like maybe during, the spring or later, some of this stuff could start popping off. But I feel like the winter, you're still in this like hanged man type of energy where you're dealing with stuff, you're dealing with family matters. I will say, whoever you are with for the long term, like they are very practical and forward thinking. They don't have to be a fire sign. They probably just have the qualities of this King of Wands here, but I feel like there's two options that are coming in for you this year specifically. One, I think, could come in the spring and it might just be someone that you have a fling with. And then the other one I feel like is someone who's a little bit more grounded and is looking for something that's more real. But I also feel like, you still have, the Empress reminds me that like you still have a lot of goals and you still have oh my god, I love this. I'm so glad that these girls or whoever's creating these look like the pillars at Karnak Temple in Egypt, which I went to. It's freaking amazing. You still have a lot of things that you want to grow and plan for yourself. So a relationship doesn't have to be your only, and I know I'm like an anti-love person, but a relationship doesn't have to be your only goal. Make sure that you're living your life and you're doing what you want to do too. But I'm seeing two options coming in for you this year, one in the spring, one maybe a little bit later. There could potentially be some overlap, especially if you're just like playing around with the one. I don't know if you're into that or not. Oh, yeah. Okay. Spirit, show me. I'm going to do Lenormand for this whole thing. Show me Love projection for newbie. Love projection for newbie. You are not willing to compromise. That's for damn sure. I don't even know. There may be someone who is a little bit younger that might try to get your attention. And I don't even know that you would entertain it, because you might just be like, if you're not looking for something real, if you're not looking for something solid, I don't want anything to do with it. But there may be someone who's trying to tempt you to just like have something casual. Yes, I can answer another question. Oh, wow. I will tell you, so the person that you will ultimately have like a good relationship with, they're going to be very financially stable. North Node in the second house with Cancer. This is someone who cares a great deal about their finances and financial health. Yes, give me 1 second. Can I take an intermission really quickly? I can answer one, but can I have like a second? Because I've been sitting for an hour and 8 minutes. If you're cool with that, I'll be right back. And I'll do whatever you want. I just need to stand up for a second. I will be right back. All right, girl, let's get into it. I didn't even do my daily draw today, probably because I pulled the sun yesterday and I was like, well, it's not going to get better than this. Okay, let's get into whatever you want to get into. Let me use these. Do you want to do a throwdown? Newbie, tell me what you want to do. Do you want like a throwdown? Do you want... Help me help you get more specific here, because I want to give you the clearest reading I can give you. Why is my autofocus? I freaking hate it. I hate it so much. Help me help you. He has so many options. Let's do a throw. Yeah, that might be a better path. You could just, you don't even need to just say like A, B, C, how many, or you know, or just list them for me and I'll go in order. However you want to do it. 4 options. Wow, it actually works out perfectly with that spread. Top 4. All right. OU. Oh my gosh, that's quite a list of different locations there. All right, let's do it. All right, let's look at the first. I'm going to pull Oracle on these two. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. So let's do the first 2. Hold on. Because I actually want this. But not for this one. Okay, OU. KY. USC. UCLA. Okay. Here, I feel like he might end up going to UCLA right off the bat. We'll talk about why. I think OU is a good option. I think it's gonna be a lot of work. I mean, any school he goes to is gonna be a lot of work. There's something very practical about it. It might cost less money than some of the other situations. I don't know if he's got scholarships or whatever is going on. But I feel like OU is a very practical overall solid choice. Let's talk about KY. I don't like KY. The 7 of Cups. There's something where it's like you don't know the whole story. There might be some type of thing that the school, if they really want him there, they might be trying to paint a nicer picture than what it really ends up being, if that makes sense. There might be something alluring about going to KY, but I feel like it's not all it's cracked up to be, honestly. USC feels a little bit difficult. There may be some type of challenge with admission, enrollment. There's a 3 of Swords situation here. I feel like the USC situation just feels like it's a lot of work with no payoff or even a disappointment here. I love the energy of UCLA. I have the Lovers and the Hierophant here. This is the only spread that I have that have 2 major arcana. I feel like it's a really good match. I feel like it's the perfect establishment for whatever it is that he's trying to do. I have the Emperor at the top of the deck, and I have Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I think it's important for him to understand finances. I also think it's really important for him to choose what he thinks. His heart is set on UCLA and has been for years. I think that's exactly where he's going, my friend. I really do. Entertainment purposes only. Let's pull some Oracle on this. All right. So if there were top 2, what are the top 2? What are the top 2? I think he's going to UCLA, honey, for sure. I love this. Or do you want to focus on, or do you want more information about UCLA? How do you want to finish the reading? Let me know. We can do Oracle on the other stuff, or I can just read more about UCLA, whatever you feel like is going to help you guys most. Another teenage dirtbag baby. Oh, wow. That would be incredible. More info on UCLA. Let's do it. Okay. Spirit, show me the energy of UCLA. What other information can you share about UCLA specifically? UCLA, UCLA for I, UCLA for I, UCLA for I. He is going to love it. He's going to love it, love it, love it. Ace of Cups. It is going to be a total transition. I think this is going to be great for him because it's going to help him grow and maybe get out of his shell and meet and talk to people like he's never talked to before. You know, I know where you guys live. I grew up in a very similar environment. And it's like, once you get out of there, you're like, oh my God, there's a whole world out here. You know, when I moved out west, it really opened my mind. I think this is going to be a beautiful experience for him. I will say, I think it's really important. Now, this is not bad. I'm just saying he needs to understand, which is why I was probably picking up on that energy with, he needs to understand how finances work. I think it's important to do a sit down and maybe even create a budget with him so he understands the money that's coming in and out and where it goes and how to manage. Now, I understand he's a kid. He'll be going to school, but if he's out there, you know, navigating stuff, you know, whether I don't know if they get those cafeteria cards, I don't know, whatever, but I just want to mention that because there could be potential here for him to like maybe overspend on something where it's like he really needed the money for something else. This is more of like a nice to know teachable moment. I don't really see him like going crazy or wild, but he needs to understand there's an importance on him understanding how finances work. Okay. Maybe you want to sit down and do a little Dave Ramsey situation. I know I've been talking about Dave Ramsey. What I don't like about Dave Ramsey is that he literally believes that the Bible is 100% factual. You said, yeah, that's him. Finance. Okay, perfect. So we're on the same page. That's the one thing that I don't love about Dave Ramsey. However, I think he's got great advice, but I don't follow his religious beliefs personally, which is, I mean, listen, but I love, gratitude. We have clarity. He's going to be really happy there. He might even be a little girlfriend with the Ace of Cups. He's going to be really happy. I don't know if he has any Gemini in his chart. Maybe he ends up meeting a Gemini. Yeah, I got double Gemini here in Virgo. And with the love, I got triple Gemini here, actually. Really cute. I love it. I love it. I will text you my friend's email so that you can set up a reading with them. And, let me roll the Astro dice. And just so you know, like they're going to sit with you and like, you're not going to give them any information and they're just going to do a reading and bring through whatever spirit brings through. That's how it works. Oh, he's a Gemini. Holy crap. Yeah. I have, Gemini here, Gemini here, and, Gemini here. So that's a big sign. Spirit, what else do we have for, clarity? Well, I think it's number one. That's his number one choice. I think it's very clear that he wants to go here. I think it's a great choice. I think it's going to be a good fit for him. Any other advice, guidance about this situation? Libra in the 7th house. I think he's going to meet a long-term girlfriend, or who could be a Libra. If he's a Gemini, that would be a great match. He could have a long-term romance with a girlfriend that he meets there. Or maybe have like his first significant relationship if he has been single. All right, I'm going to leave that with you. I was picking up on little girlfriend. He's a lover. He likes the girl. Like, oh yeah, those Gemini men, they really like to ham it up with the ladies. So I will leave that with you in Spirit's blessing. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I'm gonna go. I'm a Libra. It's me. He will. His mama. Exactly. All right, girl. Yeah, I'll text you her email, and if you have any questions, let me know. But she's not going to want any information. You'll just start the reading, and then she'll pick up on whatever energy's around. Just so you know what her reading style is like. I just want you to know in case you, if you're like wondering how it will go. So, all right, guys, I will see you in the next one. Thank you for being here, and I'll be on tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye.